Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. You can get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app available for free in the App Store and on Google Play. The Dove, also available on Roku as well. From the Dove Newsroom at this hour, some evacuated residents in the central Idaho resort town of Ketchum and Sun Valley are being allowed to return home. A county spokeswoman says residents of about 100 homes have been allowed to return, but about 2,000 homes remain under mandatory evacuation orders, and that's due to the 160 square mile Beaver Creek fire. That blaze is now 8% contained. On a day that's seen bloodshed and continuing in Egypt, there's word that former President Hosni Mubarak could soon be released from custody. Security forces say Islamic militants are suspected of ambushing two minibuses carrying off-duty policemen, fatally shooting 25 of them. Today's violence in Egypt took place in the Sinai Peninsula. Mubarak is still facing a retrial in the killings of hundreds of protesters during an uprising back in 2011, but under Egyptian law, an individual can only be held for 2 years while awaiting a final verdict. A rafter missing on the Clackamas River has been found in good condition. The Clackamas County Sheriff's Office says 21-year-old Brighton Schmidt called his parents Monday morning from his home in Battleground. And roughly 45 minutes before the phone call, a couple driving near Carver reported seeing a hitchhiker who was wearing only shorts and appeared cold and dirty. Schmidt reported missing by a friend Sunday night when they failed to meet up at Carver Park. Ashland residents who are allergic to bee stings may be able to prevent a neighbor from setting up a beehive. The City Council is considering permit requirements for beehives, and they include giving allergic neighbors a say. Eugene police arresting a 41-year-old man charged with first-degree arson in connection with a fire that heavily damaged a house he co-owns. And police say Cedric Shanahan recently separated from his wife, and the fire might be related to domestic disputes. Shanahan was booked into the Lane County Jail. A Eugene church is welcoming the idea of a new cell phone tower on the front lawn. Pastor Aaron Taylor of Crossfire Ministry says the community could use better wireless service. Well, a 75-foot tower would be disguised to look like a tree with branches and needles to fit in with numerous large ponderosa pines in the neighborhood. Let's take a look at what we can expect on the weather scene, and some areas are going to be experiencing some smoky conditions continuing tonight and tomorrow. For Medford and Grants Pass, that's the situation with a low of 64. Tomorrow, smoky conditions with a high of 97 and a chance of thunderstorms on Wednesday with a high also of 97. For the Klamath Falls area, partly cloudy skies tonight, low of 57. A chance of lightning both Tuesday and Wednesday with the highs both days of 88 and then 86 on Wednesday. Taking a look at the coastal area, fog tonight with a low of 53. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 69, 69 on Wednesday as well. And partly sunny skies with the lows just about even in the mid-50s. And for Northern California and Wairika, we can expect partly cloudy skies tonight, a low of 62. There's also a chance of lightning both Tuesday and Wednesday, a high tomorrow of 95 degrees, 94 on Wednesday, with the lows in the low 60s to mid 60s. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date here on the Dove.